The James Charles versus Tati Westbrook scandal continues with all the latest tea.
BTS's performance flub and Beatles moment.
And Miley Cyrus is bringing back Hannah Montana for Black Mirror.
All that and more on today's Clevver Hollywood Rundown. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Clevver Hollywood Rundown. I'm Sussan Morad.
Happy Friday, you guys. I'm Sinead and Sussan.
And we're breaking down all the biggest news this week, and OMG,
I'm like exhausted.
what a week it's been, honestly. So much YouTuber tea, like we are struggling to keep up. So much has happened.
I know, I feel like we say that every week, but this week, like, we actually mean it.
There
There was actually too much YouTube drama this week. I am so tired. I'm gonna sleep in so late tomorrow because it's been nothing but James Charles, Tati Westbrook, and then like a bunch of other people too. It's just crazy.
I know, and we've got all the latest updates in that scandal and also the last sighting of James. But first we need to talk about Hannah Montana coming back for Black Mirror season 5. All right, guys, so we've known for some time that Miley Cyrus is going to be in season 5 of Black Mirror. And this week we got our very first glimpse of the trailer and her character. And it was totally giving us Hannah Montana vibes that we didn't know were coming. So the trailer revealed 3 new stories that appear to be looking at the dark side of our growing obsession with technology and how it impacts our real human connections. You know, very Black Mirror.
Knock 'em dead.
Miley's character appears to be a pop star going through a rough time in her life and career. So naturally, she transformed her look with a wig to become more famous. Sound familiar? Well, it wasn't just us that were totally getting Hannah Montana vibes from this character. Twitter was buzzing over the comparison. One fan wrote, quote, "Looks like this will be just like Hannah Montana. Miley has 2 different personalities." And another said, quote, "I have a feeling that Miley's episode on Black Mirror is a darker version of Hannah Montana." Yes, Miley. And I mean, didn't Miley just confirm that Hannah may be coming back?
Right, guys.
Wait, can you tell me if there's a Hannah Montana movie coming? Or a TV
She's
show?
coming.
She's coming.
So is this it? Is this the moment that Miley was referring to? I mean, that would be some serious foreshadowing. So I'm so excited about this episode. I don't know if you've watched many of the Black Mirror.
I've watched a few.
They are really intense. Personally, I can't really watch them. And I think we should also mention that the wig that we see Miley Cyrus wearing in the trailer is more like a Lola wig. It's not a Hannah Montana wig. But everyone's getting those vibes because of the storyline, and I think this would be such a perfect role for Miley.
You just said a Lola wig. You're taking me back so far right now.
Yeah.
But I mean, most people know like my favorite person on the face of the earth is Miley Cyrus. So to me, she can do no wrong, like absolutely no wrong. And I've watched a few episodes of Black Mirror, the ones that people are like, you have to watch this episode. I'll make sure to watch those. But I'm not one that's been following it. But it's one of those shows you don't have to keep up with, you know? So it's always good, but 1000% I will be tuning in. Like, Hannah Montana could be in a commercial and I would make sure to like DVR it. I am obsessed with her.
I know, she's the best. And I think we also need to mention that when she said she is coming, that's the name of Miley's new, I mean, is it her album, her new song she's been teasing for a while?
Yeah.
The end of this month, 30th of May, I think it is.
Yeah, or is it an actual Hannah Montana comeback? Who
is
knows?
it? Because that's what we're hoping. That's what we're hoping.
That would literally never, ever happen. So BTS had maybe the busiest week this week, maybe besides James Charles.
of course.
Yeah, Tati, of course. But they really did have a really busy week. They were on Good Morning America. They were on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. And they channeled the Beatles, and it was epic, and everybody loved it. Even though they did have one minor flub up a little bit. I don't even want to call it like a flub up, you know, which is really a cute way of saying like they made a mistake. But it just made fans love them even more because duh. So it all started with their GMA performance, and fans were camping out an entire week in advance just to see their favorite boys perform.
All these people showed up. They've been camping out to see you guys all week long. Hi, guys.
And of course, they didn't disappoint with an epic performance for all of their fans and ARMY. But it was a funny and cute moment a fan caught while RM was rapping that went viral that has now over 400,000 views. So basically RM rapped the wrong lyric during the performance saying, quote, "Don't call me a spoon, I'm just a spoon." Instead of, "Don't call me a spoon, I'm just a human." So as you can imagine, this little lyric mess up made the ARMY love RM even more with responses like this on Twitter. ARMY at concerts from now on with this pic. And this one with RM's face on a spoon. And then there was also their performance on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert that was definitely legendary. So after telling audiences during their GMA performance that they're all fanboys of the Beatles and super honored to be compared to them, The Late Show performance took the comparison to a whole new level. The boys dressed like the Beatles to sing their hit song Boy With Love, with The Late Show pulling out all the stops to recreate the time in 1964 when the Beatles also performed on the show. It was in black and white, and the recreation was so spot on. Everything from the boys' suits, drum set, the audience, and even Stephen Colbert dressed up as Ed Sullivan.
I absolutely loved it. And did you see the part where Stephen introduced them? They all said their names, and then he was like, the cute one, the cute one, and the cute one. And it
so
was
good.
the cutest thing ever, you guys. If you haven't seen it, you've got to check it out. I just love BTS.
Yeah, me too.
They make me so happy. Like, every time I watch a performance, I can't stop smiling, and it's just always like the best vibes.
I feel like they have so much fun when they're performing, and
Yeah.
it's something that's so genuine and authentic that you have to kind of like smile when you watch them perform. But I love that their fan base also is so supportive because, I mean, we know that the fan base for BTS is insane.
Shout out to the BTS army.
Yeah, even like in the best way possible, insane. But like, it's so awesome to see that even when they have little moments of like messing up a lyric, that it becomes so endearing, and they're like, whatever, you know, it's like, it's
We're
really
all gonna be spoons from now on. I mean,
Yeah.
if RM says we're spoons, we're
I'll
all
be a
spoons.
spoon for sure.
All right, you guys, it's been quite a week in the YouTube verse. So unless you've been sleeping under a rock, then you must have heard something about the James Charles and Tati Westbrook scandal,
Dude,
which
CNN ran this story.
everybody ran this story. Everybody was part of the conversation. Like you, you guys, talk shows.
Everybody in this office for sure.
Everyone and their dog, basically.
Yeah.
So you get the point we're trying to make. It was the biggest thing to go down, and the tea just kept spilling over and over as the week went on, so we're just gonna jump straight into it. Beauty YouTuber Tati Westbrook, who has mentored James and basically helped him build his career from the ground up, came for him in a 43-minute video titled Bye Sister, calling him out for a number of things, including lying to his followers, collaborating with her competitors, Sugar Bear hair to be exact, and for allegedly being a creep towards straight men by trying to manipulate their sexuality.
God, you tried to trick a straight man into thinking he's gay yet again, and somehow you're the victim. You know, it's really disgusting to manipulate someone's sexuality.
James then responded with an 8-minute apology video where he spoke about Tati being like a mother figure to him and apologized for everything he's put her through.
To Tati and James Westbrook, I'm sorry for everything that is going on and everything that I've put you through over the past few weeks.
But unfortunately, it wasn't enough to salvage the friendship or his image. Almost everyone in the YouTube verse was taking Tati's side and didn't buy into his apology. Adding more salt to this wound, James's subscriber count was taking a massive nosedive by the millions, dropping by a whopping 3 million subs at the time of recording, while Tati's began to soar, going from approximately 5 million to 10 million subs. Then it didn't take long for social stars and celebs to weigh in with their thoughts on the drama. There's been a lot, you guys, but there are some worth mentioning as they played a big part in the narrative. Makeup and beauty mogul Jeffree Star was quick to side with Tati as he tweeted, quote, "There's a reason why Nathan banned James Charles from ever coming over to our home again. There's a reason why I haven't seen him since Tati's birthday in February. He is a danger to society. Everything Tati said is 100% true." Zara Larson chimed in with a now deleted tweet that read, "I'm cackling because he hit up my boyfriend in the DMs several times, knowing damn well he's straight." Various outlets also reported celebs including Katy Perry, Shawn Mendes, Iggy Azalea, and Demi Lovato also unfollowed James from Instagram. However, a glimmer of a silver lining appeared later in the week for James when former foe turned friend Nikita Dragun came to his defense, tweeting, "Heard a situation needed some clarification. My friend was in an emergency and texted me in the moment. Unfortunately, since Dragon Beauty used all our marketing budget on the fantasy, I connected him with Sugar Bear. Nothing shady." She also shared receipts of her and James's text conversation and her conversation with Sugar Bear that backed it all up. Then Gabriel Zamora also tried to clear James's name and took to Snapchat, where he explained what went down in the kitchen at Tati's birthday in February.
Homeboy slid into James's DMs. Homeboy was like, "I'm down to cuddle," like, cool. He was bi-curious, like, apparently everyone's bi-curious. He wanted to come up, he cuddled with James.
Logan Paul is is another YouTuber that spoke out defending James, first clarifying that he doesn't actually like James Charles, but the crime does not fit the punishment according to him. While the drama was going down, James was in Australia for his meet and greet. James was due to make his appearance the same day he filmed his video, and as a result of the situation, he was 2 hours late and fans were not happy, venting about it on social media. When James finally showed up, he spoke to his fans for less than 10 minutes, first apologizing for being late, and he said, quote, "I'm sorry for being late. I had lots of personal stuff this morning." We are yet to hear from James since his apology video and appearance in Australia at the time of filming. This video captured by the Daily Mail shows James when he was last seen at Brisbane Airport. But Tati returned to YouTube Thursday afternoon in tears with a video titled "Why I Did It" and made it very clear that she doesn't want us choosing sides or cancelling James and wants us to stop the hate.
I want you guys to know I don't hate James Charles. I don't want you guys hating on him. I can't even go online right now. It's painful.
She revealed that she actually thought her career would be the one taking the hit, not James. And she didn't want it to happen this way because she still has love for James and is taking some time out. We should add that since around the same time that Tati came back with her "Why I Did It" video, James's subscriber count has stopped dropping and has started increasing again. Woo! Okay.
Good job.
Oh my God.
That's a lot of words.
That's a lot, right?
Yeah,
And honestly, this has actually been the reality. It's been more than any reality show drama that I think we would follow, but this has been real life.
Yeah.
And I feel like James, clearly there's been some behavior that he needed to address, and I think we definitely want him to sort of step out and take responsibility for his actions. But I also do think that it's kind of really gotten out of hand, and I feel like people are jumping on the bandwagon to hate on James, but almost forgetting why they do, because it's become like this fun thing to do.
Yeah.
Like I was seeing people write things in the comments. I wasn't saying things like I wasn't a subscriber, but I subscribed to James just so I could unsubscribe.
I saw comments like that so much this week on all of the videos that we did on him too.
Yeah.
But I totally agree. It's like one of those things that it's really sad that it's become, everybody's hating on this person, or everybody's canceling this person. So I'm going to insert myself into this narrative, even though I honestly probably wouldn't care any other day. But it is sad because I do believe that Tati didn't expect it to get this out of hand, but also this is 2019 and this will be what it's like from here on out. It started just a couple years ago, and it's weird to people that you can have this much of an impact with a YouTube video, but you do. So it's like one of those things that everybody needs to think about, regardless of who's right or who's wrong. This is the type of thing that can ruin people's lives and careers forever.
Yeah.
Forever. Well, on to some, kind of lighter news. Not totally lighter news, but more
YouTuber.
Yeah, more pseudo YouTube drama. Not really though. Let's just talk about this because Tana Mojo had said something about Noah Cyrus not liking her because they share an ex-boyfriend, and Noah Cyrus shut that rumor down quite possibly in the best way possible.
Best way.
Yeah. So Tana had posted a video on her channel claiming that Noah Cyrus hated her because of their mutual ex-boyfriend, Lil Xan. That guy just keeps popping up everywhere. Yeah, they both dated him previously.
It's just like, it still hurts.
After going into a 40-minute long detailed video about the time Xan cheated on her, Tana then went on to break down an awkward interaction between her and Noah during the 2018 VMAs. She said, quote, "I turned to see Lil Xan beelining toward me, and I see out of my peripheral vision a very, very unhappy Noah Cyrus walking up to us. And I'm standing there, and she looks at me, and it's just this awkward silence. She just looks so unhappy that she even had to, walk up to us.
I done pissed my Cyrus off. She just looked so unhappy that she even had to walk up to us. And I think she was watching us talk from afar too, waiting for him to walk away. So she comes up. And I didn't know what to do,
That obviously spread like wildfire because Noah totally got word of that video and she cut the tension with one single tweet writing, "LOL, this is hilarious. I def don't hate you and for sure turn the opposite direction of you. No shoulder check. Let's hang out and talk about how girls are to other girls. Tana Mojo, DM me."
That couldn't have gone down any better. And can you imagine little Xan seeing all this? He would have just been like, what?
Yeah, he's probably like, oh, these girls are fighting.
Actually, that's probably it. I want to see some sort of collab though between Noah and Tana. Any kind of collab, video, music, we're totally here
it
for
could happen, maybe this will bring them closer together. I doubt it, but maybe.
But I just want to see a video. Whatever goes down when the girls catch up, make a video. I think they probably will. All right, guys, that was a lot of news.
Well, I mean, it's like one story, but it's the never-ending story. So let's hope and pray that nothing breaks this weekend. Yeah, 1,000%.
But guys, I mean, it's the news this week. Tell me, I really want to know what you think is next for James. Like, what do you think is the next thing that's going to happen in this narrative? Do you think he'll drop a video like sometime soon? Do you think he's going to be crying and apologizing again? Do you think he'll be coming back in all his glory and being like, I'm back? I want to know what your thoughts are on all of this.
Yeah, and what about all these like bridges that have apparently allegedly been burned? Do you think that there's any chance for reconciliation? I think that would be the greatest thing that could come out of all of this.
That's true.
They were able to like wipe the slate clean, but he made a lot of people mad. So like, what do you think, you guys? Is there hope? Especially for James and Tati. That's such a sad loss of friendship. I think also depressing.
Yeah, I think there's hope for them. I mean, Tati's video, like her most recent video, she's got so much love for James. You can see that, and she really wants to.
She's so
make
sweet.
it right. I know, I love her.
Yeah. Well, we need a nap.
Okay, we need a nap, guys. We'll be here next week. Make sure you tune in. If you haven't subscribed to our channels, make sure you subscribe. Click the bell so you get all the updates, and also like this video and share it with your friends.
Yeah, and like drop comments. We like comments.
We love the comments.
We like discussions, you know.
We do.
Very in-depth discussions.
All right, guys. Make sure you click right here to find out why Zendaya got trolled by Lindsay Lohan. I mean, of all people.
I know, seriously, juicy. And also, like, seriously, if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and click the bell to get notified whenever we post, because we post a lot.
A lot. And every day, guys. Every day.